This is the continuation video of the previous one. So here we are going to start with the language processor. I hope you still remember the last lesson we discussed a language processor and all. So that is how a computer is converting the high level language into its own machine language. So that is what called a language processor. So processor also we can say it's a translator. Translator means translating from one language to the another language. So students, here, as I said already, computer cannot understand our human language, that is English or any other language. Computer can understand only two digits, that is 0 and 1. So this is called a binary. So binary language only can be understood by the computer. Okay. So starting time of the computer, it was created with machine language, and the machine language, and then assembly language, after that third generation language, and then fourth generation language. So like that it was keep on going. So the computer, since it cannot understand that higher level languages, we need some translators or processor in between for the conversion from the high level language, English level, English instructions, to the computer machine code language. So here we are going to have three different types of language processors. We are going to discuss one by one: interpreter, compiler, and assembler. The first one is interpreter. Interpreter means it is one of the translators, and the functions of the interpreters, if you see, the program which was written in high level language, that is C, C++, Java language, using these computer languages, computer instruction, the softwares, it was created. But the computer cannot understand these kind of high level language, right? So it needs some translator. That translator only, it's nothing but the interpreter. So the interpreter will be in the middle, and it will translate the high level language into the computer machine language. While translating, executing the instructions, programming one by one, execution and translating, it will happen step by step, I mean program by program. So it takes lot of time. So that is why this is one of the very it has lot of disadvantages. So most of the computer application oriented people, for their project works, so they are not preferring these kind of interpreters for their language processor. So now let us see the next one, that is called a compiler. So compiler is also a translator, but it is not like a interpreter. So compiler can do all the executions at the same time. So it translates the high level language into machine level language in one single scan itself. So if there is any error, it will show only at the final process. After once it started to debug, once it is started to scan each and every program, finally after executing every program line instructions, finally at the last moment it will give the result. So that is why it works very fast. So people are started to prefer these kind of compilers only for their application development. So now let us see the assembler. Assembler is one of the very simple translator. So only for the assembly level language. So from the assembly level language to the machine language, so this assembler, it was used. And this kind of assembler, after the conversion, the linker program is used to convert the object program into an executable program. So these are the three different types of language processors people were using. But the assemblers, and compared to assemblers and interpreter, compiler is the best one. So people started preferring compilers. Okay students, and now we are moving to the next application software. So next one, application software. So all this time we were discussing only the system software. So now let us start application software. So nowadays you people started using this word when you are using your mobile phone. You are using one common word day by day. Which application are you using? So in which app you are doing the video call? In which application you are doing the audio call? So in which application you are doing the painting works? So we are commonly using these words when we are using the mobile phone. So the same thing here. Only for some specific particular work, if you want to do in your computer, then that particular specific application is needed in your computer, then only that particular application will happen. Do you all understand? For example, you want to do a painting, okay? So that painting related application, it should be there in your computer. Then only the painting it can be done. Understand? So like that, if you want to do, so here we have a lot of examples. We are going to discuss these all one by one. Some general purpose application software we will discuss now. So the first general purpose software is word processing, which is nothing but MS Word, Microsoft Word. You might have seen MS Office. Inside the MS Office, MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, MS Access, Outlook. So these are there. So now we are going to discuss majorly this MS Office softwares only. So word processing software, which means students, have you ever wondered how this book and all are written? Who written the book and how it was all published? All subject books I'm generally telling you. So generally any kind of book, it was printed with the help of this kind of word processing software only. So nothing, just you have to open the MS Word, the plain white background application you will be seeing. So you have to start typing. So you have to start typing and you have to manage the datas. You can insert pictures, letters, different types of font styling, words. So all these you can create it, and finally you will be creating number of pages. Finally it will become like a booklet. So that is only called a word processing software. So initially it was all happened only in the DOS, disk operating software, and nowadays it is available in a many operational system. So some like MS Word, some other examples also there, like WordPad, OpenOffice.org Writer. So these are some examples. So now let us see the next one application software called Spreadsheets or packages. Spreadsheet is nothing but MS Excel. You might have seen some square boxes, some tabular column ABC in the top. You might have seen, or if you have a computer, you can open now itself. You can see MS Excel, how it works, how it looks and all. So majorly MS Excel software is used for some calculation and also for the table creation. So these kind of works. So if you want to create a graph, if you want to create any chart, if you want to create any table with some calculations, so these kind of works can be done only with the help of MS Excel. So that is only called spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet is nothing but MS Excel, and some examples also given for this MS Excel. For some more examples like Lotus 123, OpenOffice.org Calc. So these are some other examples for the spreadsheet works. The next one is presentation software. So this is nothing but MS PowerPoint. MS PowerPoint, why people are preferring MS PowerPoint? When you are going out for any paper presentation to the other colleges or to any people, so you have to use lot of slides. So by the time MS PowerPoint kind of software will be very useful to make your presentation very attractive. Understand? So you can create lot of pictures, movies, and different colors of fonts. These kind of things you can do it to make your audience to attract to your presentation. So MS PowerPoint, like that Adobe Flash. These are the other examples. The next one is nothing but database management packages. So database management package is nothing but when you're working with the computer, lot of information of something you have to store in your computer. By the time you have to access MS Access software. So here there is an example, MS Access Oracle, and these are some examples to store different amount of informations of different things. Okay, so variety of data files if you want to store, then we can go for the database management packages. Examples are MS Access, Oracle, like that. So students, so far we discussed general purpose application software generally, and now we are going to see customized application software. Customized, the word itself, it's a customized, which means according to one person's expectation. So we have to create a software only for my expectation level. For example, if our school wants to do some kind of work to the students, Understand, only for our school purpose, only for the teachers purpose, or only for the students purpose. If you want to create one particular software, then we have to create a software by the software programmers according to our expectations. Then that is only called customized application software. There is no compulsion the same software others should not use. It's not like that. Anybody can use, but we are doing some work. We want some particular work to be done only for the particular area. So according to our work, we are creating some special softwares. So that is why called customized application softwares. So now let us see what are those particular. So here students, you can see the difference of system software and application software. Whatever we discussed, everything is given in a single timetable, it's a single table itself. So just go through this. It is very easy. If you read this table, whatever we discussed, everything will be very easy to understand. So the first specific type of some special type of application software is operational support system, in short OSS we used to say, which means any kind of network related softwares, it is all accessible with the help of OSS. It is a set of computer program used by communication service provider to monitor, control, analyze and manage a computer or telephone network system. Anything related to the internet facility of your particular area's computer, then that is all happened with the help of this OSS. And now let us see the next one, defragmentation. First of all, you have to understand what is called fragmentation. Fragmentation means division of something. Okay, we are dividing into many parts of something. So here one particular file is there. Understand, one particular file, and that particular file we are dividing into, we are breaking into 2 different or 3 different many pieces, and each and every single part is saved in a different storage area. So this is called fragmentation. Defragmentation means what? Everything is combining back together. One particular file divided into many pieces, and different area it is all saved. That is called fragmentation. And all the divided parts, when it comes together back, then that is called defragmentation. It's a very simple concept. So sometimes an operating system may break a file into pieces due to the large space in the storage device where the file was originally saved. This is called fragmentation. So all these together finally coming back together, so that is called, there is one special software called FAT, file allocation table. This keeps records of the location where the different fragments of a files are stored. So this software will understand where the different broken files are saved. So finally, when we want to open that particular file, this particular software will make us understand. It will collect all the broken parts into a single file, and it will make us to see all together in the single file itself. So that is only called defragmentation with the help of FAT application. So this is what again the difference, definition. Students, here the defragments, how to do the defragments step by step, it is given here. So if you have a computer, you please do try this one. Start all the red wordings options. First you have to click the start button, then Windows Administrative Tool, defragmentations, optimize drives option. So follow according to the steps wise. Then it is not a compulsion, just for a try. If you are interested, you can do it. So after once you try everything, so the defragmentation will happen. So that's all students, we are done with this lesson. So we discussed all the different types of softwares and its divisions and everything. So I want you to learn this lesson 2-3 times by yourself, then refer this video also. So definitely you will understand even much better. So in the next video, I'll be giving you the homework assessment. So wait for it. So please start reading. Don't waste your time, students. Thank you.